Good morning, everybody. I was trying to get my stuff wasn't showing. Whatever. I need a better backdrop. That's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out one of these days. So I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just thought I would get on here and do a little 3-card tarot reading. So you can do it one of two ways. Either way, you can pause the video. In order to do that, if you're watching this live, you can't really pause it. But you can either ask a question and then pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, and then wait for that card to come up for your answer. Or you could pick 3 questions, and then the answer would be 1, 2, and 3. So it's up to you how you want to do this. I'm just going to read the cards and enjoy. If you want to check out my Facebook page, it is in the description. I also put my blog, my tarot blog in there. On that tarot blog, if you use your computer, there will be a button, a PayPal button, where you can pay for a reading. If you're on your phone, you have to go up to the 3 little lines and click that to see the PayPal button. So I do readings. So here we go. If you have not asked your question yet, this would be a good time to pause the video and write down your questions, or just ask it or them in your head. I'm going to start with number 1, which is the 10 of Swords reversed. Oh, I do have a pair of glasses. Yay. So the 10 of Swords reversed, when it's upright, it's all about like family support and especially financial, because the pentacles represent money and finances. Just a lot of like helping each other out, being there for each other. I use the word domestic bliss a lot with this card. When it's reversed, so if your question is, should I go on with this? Should I pursue this? I would say no, not unless you want to go it alone. It sounds like if you're depending on other people to do this, especially family, you should not do it unless you're willing to go it alone, because it just feels like it's going to be, you're going to have this idea and all these people are going to be going, nah, I don't think so. And well, could you help me out with it? No, I'm not interested in that. So there's your answer for number 1. It's just like, if you're willing to go it alone, go for it. But don't be upset when nobody is supporting you. Okay, the second card. So this is the second question, or picking number 2 is your answer, is the 5 of Swords. And so the 5 of Swords is all about, the swords are about power, like personal power. And this card is just about like a lot of chaos and not cooperating with each other. Again, so like if you had a specific question, it's definitely leaning towards, again, kind of like, no, not unless you want to go it alone, because there's not going to be any cooperation in this. It's just, it's like too many cooks in the kitchen. You get too many people involved and it just gets scattered and it ends up not being anything that you wanted it to be. So, yeah, I would just encourage you to either do it by yourself, and I kind of feel like this might be more of like where the last card was more like, well, nobody's supporting me, I'm telling everybody my idea. This almost feels like you're telling people your idea and they're like, oh, I'll help you out with that. I want to be involved. I want to do that. And that's where you have to go, no, I just need to do this alone. Because if you try to do it with a whole group of people or even 1 or 2 other people, it just gets messy. And like I said, it just doesn't end up being what you were, wanting. And then number 3. So this is if you picked 3 for your answer, or this is your answer to your third question, is the 10 of Wands reversed. So this card is just kind of, again, kind of just goes along with this whole theme of these 3 cards, or these other 2 cards. But it's, so the 10 of Wands, when it's upright, is about you taking on a heavy load and really having to push through and really, you know, trudging forward and knowing that it's going to work out if you just go a little bit further. You know, think about like the seed under the soil and you don't see it and you don't see it and it's just like right under the surface, and then you just like dig it up and say it's not even going to work. So when that's reversed, it's more like, be careful not to do that. Don't take on too much. Like, let this flow. Let whatever it is that you are asking about flow naturally and organically. Don't get too into it. Don't get too over, you know, you think about, like, I just started Noom, which is like this eating plan with this app on my phone. And they, you know, they say, you know, when you start a new diet or eating plan, you're like all in, I'm going to exercise an hour a day and I'm only going to eat this many calories and I'm going to drink a gallon of water every day. Well, if you put all that into that, like the first couple days, yeah, you might do it and you might be like, wow, this is really cool. But by the third or fourth day, you're like, this sucks. Like, I want cake, you know? So that's what this card is telling you. Whatever your question is for this card is, take it easy, let it flow, let it just kind of tumble into what it's supposed to be for you, because you're going to be doing it alone, like the other two cards said, but you need to like let it, you know, just let yourself ease into it. Don't take on too much. Take it a step at a time. Have some fun with it. Step back from it. So there you go. That was a pretty good little reading. On Facebook and what else do I put that on? I put it on Facebook and Instagram, I think. Anyways, I'll do a card for the day. So you guys all have a great day. I'm definitely going to, I'm a little bit tired. Had to get up in the middle of the night and go pick up my son from work because he works like a swing shift and he doesn't have a driver's license. So we're working on that. So anyways, you guys have a great day and go to my Facebook page and follow it, and go to my blog if you would like to get a reading from me. Have a great day. Bye.